Hey guys, so the moment that you've been waiting for is finally here. My name's Marlon and we're gonna review the 12 Pro Max. We just got this off of Town Square here in beautiful Las Vegas. Let's get right to it. We have the 11 and the 10, that way you guys can compare and see how it matches up. Alrighty, you guys ready? Dun, 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 dun. And here we go. Take a look at this beauty. We're gonna go ahead and shift this stuff over. You guys ready to see this? Let's take this puppy out. Whew. Silence. Play the angel music. Look at this beauty. Look at this shine. The way that glistens right here. This is gorgeous. Okay, phase 2. We're gonna take it out of here. Be very gentle. Got a very expensive beauty right here. Go ahead and look at this. Look at the way that metallic frame just goes around it. Really is something lovely. Obviously, this is the gold model. Now, we're gonna take this protective covering off. Pay attention to the details, everything that they have in here. They put a little bit more effort. Nice and clean, pristine look and feel. Now, there has been a lot of talk about the box itself. Guys, I know that they tried to say that this was being more eco-friendly. However, if you want to buy the charger and you want to buy other devices, they will also be in boxes. So I know some of you guys absolutely love comparing the boxes and the cases, so let's get that out of the way. Number 1, you've seen it already, the new beauty. Number 2, the 11, a little bit of a different design. This one is honestly the bulkiest one, and then you have the slightly slimmer 10. Take a good look at these. Analyze them. Let's pop these open, that way you guys have a nice visual of everything. Slim, thick, and thick. And there you have it. Some of you may still have this phone. A lot of nostalgia for others. Now let's go back to the 10. Throwback to this. Let's have a nice little glance at these before we get rid of them and we focus all our attention on the 12. Okay, so looking at the 12, right away we can tell that there's an obvious recurring theme, which is putting a lot more emphasis in the camera side of things. Let's talk about the colors a little bit. What kind of color themes can you expect from the 12 Pro Max? Just so you guys know, I'm actually looking at the official Apple.com website, and they have their own comparison chart. So no suspicions here. This is the real 100% facts as brought in by Apple. So we have the gold version. There's also a Pacific blue, graphite, and silver. Real quick, I want to talk about aesthetics again. So Apple went back to their old ways and thought of a throwback. So what better way to give us a throwback than to use one of their old designs? You may remember this from the 4 or 5 model. They are back to having this nice metallic coating on the outside, really nice curves to it. One of the benefits that I like about it as opposed to the full round is that it can actually stand on its own. Rolling with the specifications here, the 12 Pro Max promises to be one of the strongest when it comes to Retina display. All you photographer people, pay attention. I have no idea what this means, but you're talking about a 6.7-inch Super Retina display. So meaning size-wise, this is huge. You have a nice screen to play around with. Slightly bigger than the previous model. The 11 had a 6.5 inch. So there's your minor difference. The next thing that everyone has been talking about is 5G, and 5G. Depending on what carriers you have, at least in the United States, Verizon is the one that's leading right now with the 5Gs. I actually don't have Verizon, but we'll see how we can enjoy this with the promised 5G. Talking a little bit more about video quality, image quality, is going to be the wideness of the camera angle. This is the widest camera angle to date. You're talking about an ultra-wide telephoto whatever that means, and Dolby Vision HDR video. So recording is up to 60 frames per second. So for some of you that aren't familiar with video, normal video is shot in 30 frames per second. What's such a big deal about 60 frames per second is that you can do slow-mo without reducing any of the quality in a video. So that is pretty exciting. Let's take a look at the iPhone 12's zoom power. This is an incredible 5 times optical zoom range compared to the 11's 4 times zoom range and the 10's only 2 times zoom range. So as you can tell, over the years, we're again putting much more emphasis on really zooming in and getting the best quality when it comes to phone camera capacity. So obviously, enjoying this phone is awesome, but you want to make sure that the lifespan is long enough so that you can enjoy it throughout the whole day and not have to plug it into the wall every hour, dying for it to be at full capacity. Thankfully, you won't have to with the 12 Pro Max. It promises to have a bionic chip that is the fastest in a smartphone. It doesn't say fastest in iPhones or Apple, it says fastest in smartphones, period. So let's debate, let's talk about that. But according to the official Apple website, this offers you up to 20 hours of video playback. So if you're a binge watcher or love to play video games, you can go at it non-stop for 20 hours straight without needing to use your charger. Something else that Apple has been touting about like crazy is the extra strength of this model. They have touted that it is actually 4 times better in a drop performance when compared to the 11. So guess what? We are not going to test that. We really aren't. I don't want to damage this phone at all. This is our newbie. If we get a couple more in, then we may try to do a damage control test. We'll see how you guys react to this video in the first place. How about we talk about water resistance? For many years now, there's been phone providers all over the place that have been talking about water resistance. It can resist up to 7 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Well, Apple broke the record again. The iPhone 12 promises to resist being dropped up to 6 meters in depth in water for 30 minutes. Oh my gosh, this is insane, guys. Definitely don't recommend that you try this at home, but just know if you ever dropped your new iPhone 12 into water, it is not going to perish. Interestingly enough, Apple has also talked about a MagSafe capacity, where it is easily able to charge wirelessly now. However, they haven't done us the favor of providing it with the 12, so that'll have to be a separate purchase for us to test out. As we continue to crazily use our smartphones because we are in lockdown and have no other option, Apple has rescued us by having much more storage than before. Before, the standard to get your phone, at least the basic version, would come with 64 gigabytes. Now for the iPhone 12 Pro Max, the minimum is going to be 128 gigabytes. So that is a lot. I mean a lot of apps. You're literally talking about hundreds of apps that you can download now. And the max capacity is at 512 gigabytes for all you people who just love to have an endless supply of photos. This moves us to the last few stats of the 12. Let's talk about its front camera. Everyone always loves to talk about the back camera and give it tons of love, as it deserves, but the front camera is still here too, guys. So talking about the front camera, they've actually made even more improvements to it. Before, there was no night mode, absolutely no night mode for the front camera. Now there is. Now there's also a quick take video, so you can record very quickly and jaggedly without losing that nice quality that you love to have. Alright everyone, that just about wraps up our unboxing and comparison video of the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Really thankful for you guys for watching. Go ahead and subscribe if you love this. We will hopefully be putting out more content for you to enjoy. Also, if you are a marketing geek and absolutely love everything about advertising, we have our own agency called GMS. We would appreciate it if you gave it some love. Let us know your thoughts, follow us on social media, and we'll see you guys around.